Deep in the heart of the world, a magnificent forest stood tall. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, painting the forest floor in shimmering light. Monkeys swung from vine to vine, their happy chatter echoing through the trees. Colorful birds sang sweet melodies, filling the air with their joyful music. The forest was a paradise, a symphony of life and a haven for all its creatures. One day, a group of men arrived at the edge of the forest. They wore suits and ties and carried large blueprints. Their leader, a man with a stern face and greedy eyes, pointed towards the trees. "This forest," he declared loudly, "will be turned into a concrete jungle." He envisioned towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, his mind blinded by dreams of wealth and power. The men, all politicians with pockets to fill, nodded in agreement, ignoring the beauty and life that surrounded them. Their plans spelled disaster for the forest and all its inhabitants. Word of the politicians' plan spread through the forest like wildfire. The trees whispered the news through their rustling leaves, and the wind carried the message far and wide. Every creature, from the tiniest insect to the largest mammal, felt the urgency of the situation. The animals, their peaceful existence threatened, knew they had to act fast. They could not afford to lose their home, the place where they had lived for generations. The forest was their sanctuary, and they were determined to defend it. The wise old elephant, matriarch of her herd, called a meeting. Her deep, resonant voice echoed through the forest, summoning all the animals to gather. She had seen many seasons and knew the importance of unity in times of crisis. Animals big and small gathered around, their faces etched with worry. The air was thick with tension, but also with a sense of solidarity. They knew that together they stood a chance. "We must protect our home," boomed the elephant, her voice full of courage. Her words ignited a spark of determination in every heart. The forest was not just a place, it was their life, their history, and their future. The monkeys chattered, the birds chirped, and the deer stamped their hooves in agreement. Each species brought its unique strengths to the table, ready to contribute to the cause. A daring plan began to form, inspired by the machines the humans had brought. The animals observed the machinery with keen eyes, understanding that they could turn the tools of destruction into instruments of defense. The monkeys, nimble and quick-witted, used their knowledge of tools observed from afar. They had watched the humans closely and learned how to manipulate the strange objects left behind. They swung into action, gathering discarded nuts and bolts, transforming them into makeshift wrenches and levers. Their dexterity and ingenuity were unmatched, and they worked tirelessly to prepare for the battle ahead. The squirrels, experts at climbing and carrying, scurried up and down trees, fetching supplies for their larger companions. Their agility and speed made them perfect couriers, ensuring that every animal had what they needed to fight back. The forest floor buzzed with activity as animals worked together, their fear replaced by determination. Every creature, big and small, had a role to play in this grand operation. From the tiniest insects to the largest mammals, the forest was alive with a sense of purpose. The bears, with their surprising strength, used logs as battering rams to push abandoned bulldozers into position. Their powerful muscles rippled as they heaved their heavy logs, their eyes focused and determined. The clever foxes, masters of stealth, hot-wired the machines, their tiny paws surprisingly adept at navigating the controls. With a few swift movements, they brought the engines to life, their ears twitching with concentration. The air filled with the roar of engines, not in destruction, but in defense of their beloved home. The sound echoed through the trees, a symphony of mechanical defiance against the encroaching threat. The politicians, returning to begin their work, were met with an incredible sight. Their jaws dropped as they witnessed the organized chaos orchestrated by the forest's inhabitants. Animals operated heavy machinery, pushing down their flags and signs with a symphony of beeps and whirs. The sight was both surreal and awe-inspiring, a testament to the animals' ingenuity and resolve. The sight of a raccoon in a hard hat, reversing a dump truck with surprising skill, was enough to send the greedy humans running. The raccoon's eyes gleamed with determination as it maneuvered the vehicle with precision. Their dreams of riches turned to fear as they fled the forest, vowing never to return. The animals had won, their unity and courage driving away the intruders and securing their home for generations to come. With the threat gone, the forest breathed a collective sigh of relief. The air felt lighter, and the trees seemed to stand taller, their leaves rustling in a gentle breeze that carried a sense of newfound freedom. The forest, once shrouded in fear and uncertainty, now basked in the warmth of hope and renewal. The animals celebrated their victory, their courage and unity having saved their home. They danced and played, their joyous sounds echoing through the trees. Birds sang melodies of triumph, while deer pranced gracefully, and even the smallest insects joined in the festivities, each creature contributing to the symphony of life. The once feared machines, now tools of conservation, were repurposed. These machines, which had once threatened their existence, were now allies in their quest to restore balance. They worked tirelessly, transforming the landscape into a sanctuary for all living beings. Bulldozers cleared fallen trees to prevent forest fires, creating safe pathways and open spaces for new growth. Their powerful engines, once symbols of destruction, now hummed with the promise of protection and care. Cranes helped build new nests, their long necks and beaks skillfully weaving twigs and leaves into safe havens for future generations. These nests, perched high in the trees, were symbols of hope and continuity, and excavators created watering holes for all to share. These new sources of water became gathering spots where animals of all kinds could quench their thirst and find respite, fostering a sense of community and interdependence. The forest, scarred but not broken, began to heal. The wounds of the past slowly mended as nature's resilience shone through. The once barren patches started to fill with green, a testament to the forest's enduring spirit. New trees sprouted, their leaves reaching towards the sky, eager to embrace the sunlight. These young saplings, nurtured by the rich soil and the care of the forest's inhabitants, grew stronger each day, a symbol of the forest's resilience and the animals' unwavering spirit. Each new leaf and branch was a reminder of their collective strength and determination to thrive. The story of their bravery spread far and wide, carried by the wind and whispered among the trees. It reached distant lands, inspiring other forests and creatures to stand up for their homes, a testament to the power of unity and a beacon of hope for the future of nature. This tale of courage and cooperation became a guiding light, showing that together they could overcome any challenge. It served as a reminder that even the smallest of creatures can make a difference in protecting our planet. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good, ensuring a brighter, more sustainable future for all. Protect the wildlife. It is your civic responsibility.